did it again and looked at me, moved his head to the side, and then went down and went back to sleep.
So, so
Because
that's what you meant
it
by
just
predator, just a natural predator for
yeah, just
animals.
that's like a instinctual a rattle or a trilling. That's what they call it, a
By
trilling
predator,
noise.
just a
It's
natural.
a predator sound by instinct. It's natural predator sound.
Interesting.
Very interesting. So if you ever get caught in somebody trying to just do that, make yourself
How do
look
you how
bigger,
do
put
you
your
even make
hands
that
up,
sound?
make your eyes look wider, open your mouth really large, and make that.
How do you even make that sound?
It's my lip vibrating off the side of my teeth as I
What?
suck air in.
So you're sucking in when you make that sound?
Yeah.
Oh
So
man.
I'm sucking in from the corner of my mouth,
Yeah.
like right. I'm kind of like making like a little half smile with one side of my face, and I suck in.
It sounds like when people used to put baseball cards in their spokes of their bikes.
Yeah.
You guys remember
But
that?
yeah,
I don't know why
I
that's so
just
stupid.
growing up, going to that church, we got bored and we figured out how to do the weirdest things.
Everything comes back to that church, man. That was really
It does.
those are
I'm
really
telling you that
formulative
church was very.
formative years. You spent a lot of time there.
One day we're gonna have a podcast and we're gonna talk about cults and that church is gonna come up and
So how many days of the week were you in that church? Like how many times do you guys have church? Because I know some
okay.
religions have like
No,
two
no,
or three times
it's
a
not
week.
just about having church. When you were at that church, you were a part of the church. So anything that was going on with the church, you had to go to that church and
So
be
there's a
involved.
lot of
So
events too.
my mom, she did the church paper. So she was there after church, sometimes till 1 o'clock in the mornings. Me and my brother was there with her. Um, then we had our choir practices and our youth choir practices, and those were on Mondays and Tuesdays. On top of that, we would always do prayers, which every family either we had to do. Oh, everybody come in for an hour and pray, and they call that noonday prayers.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the weekend, and those were on holidays, and or during when some brother or sister in the church was in distress. And then you would do like during the end of the year, we would do this, call it 24-hour prayer watch, especially when somebody was sick or in a hospital. So 20 every hour on the hour, someone was at church, families were at church praying. And then they would pray for an hour, then another family would come and relieve
Oh
them.
yeah.
And then they were, so this is 24 hours. So for some reason, the H's always fell at 2 or 3 or 4 o'clock in the godforsaken morning.
Oh, is
So me and
alphabetical
my bro- and
order.
my dad, all the other kids, they would bring their kids and have them sleep under the pews while they're praying. No, my dad was like, "You guys are going to pray," and so we're sitting there on a hazard knee 4 o'clock in the morning. Got to get up and go to school. So, and that's that. Then on top of that, my mom started the Christian school, which me and my brother went to. So we were at the school from 5 o'clock in the morning, sometimes until 1 o'clock in the morning because then get back there at 5 o'clock in the morning because we had school the next day, and then at the end of the day. So that place was my literally my second home. One of my best friends, Ben Evans. He lived literally on the church property. His house was right next to the church, so that's where I was all the time.
Oh, okay.
I was
So I'm
there at
saying
his house,
you probably made
and
some
so
good friends and stuff too that you saw all the
it's
time.
more than friends. It's literally like think about like you have your extended family living in town,
Yeah.
your cousins and
Because
nephews.
me
That's
and
how close we were. It was so close. We were getting whippings together, beat together. We were getting punished, and we knew each other's.
but that's what I'm
We just
saying. Even though there's some weird stuff too, at least there's some good stuff because you bonded with all these other
yeah.
friends and stuff.
It wasn't all good. I mean, a lot of that stuff that came out of that place. Are we recording?
We're streaming, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You
When we're
said you
not
wanted to
recording,
do
we'll
a
talk
whole.
about this because I'm telling you guys, if you knew half the stories that I knew, not to mention half the stories that anybody else knew, a friend to
Is
my right
that
and then friend to my
that
left and then their
crazy?
friend. Hmm?
Is that crazy there?
It was
It sounds like you just
likened
have
to
like a treasure chest of stories to tell about that
not a
place.
treasure chest. I have a novella. I'm talking about a
Oh, novella.
series of that could be an award-winning TV series, dramatic. You know that the TV series that's called Greenleaf?
You should write it up, Teddy. Write a novel, but make it like
I know. Change the names
change
to
the
say to
names,
protect the
but yeah, change the
innocent.
names, change your name. Basically make it all about your life there.
Yeah. It's just we grew up together. I knew these kids. Some of them when they were born. I held them when they were
You can
babies.
get
I
that
know
you
them
can
because
get that kid from Stranger Things to play you.
which kid?
Really?
Which kid from Stranger Things? There's only one kid that could play you, Teddy.
Wow.
Oh, the kid with the curly hair.
Not that
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. Because my hair is curly.
Not the curly
Yeah,
haired
okay.
kid. Not the one missing the teeth. The darker
He had a
skin
real
one.
he had a real condition. You know that,
Yeah, it's a real
and
thing.
so yeah, they really moved that into his rolled that into his role.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's good
Interesting.
that they didn't just like see the interview or the audition and just like blow it off. They're like, hey, this kid's a good actor. He's got personality. We could work this into the
Have you ever
story.
noticed that Canadians have a lot of moles? I watch a lot of Canadian shows, and
I don't know
is,
how to answer
and I
that.
think it's maybe their position in the atmosphere. You know how like closer to the equator, it's a hotter, but closer to the poles, the fields are different, and they maybe get a different light exposure to them. And I'm telling you, watch Supernatural, watch all the kids, and just look, and then
Moles. You
go
can
and
see their
watch, huh?
moles on the. Oh wow, that's interesting, Teddy. No, I did not know
Yeah,
that.
it's just it's just something you notice. Like you notice that a lot of American men like to wear tight pants, and for some reasons, like maybe we're just
All
a
right.
nation that's trying to slowly kill our off our seed by making our
So
pants
you're
so tight, huh?
so the party went. They found a hidden door behind the fireplace, and went through a room full of cobwebs and through a set of double doors. Twiglet continued on through the double door room. He found a rope, and in attempting to climb the rope, he ended up pulling a gong, a bell, which alerted a bunch of giant, pale, purplish, fleshy colored spiders to descend upon you guys.
Why is
And
it
Right,
all dark?
genocide.
is it all dark for you guys? Yeah, I was gonna say try.
Yeah.
I played with the lighting a little bit to have dynamic lighting and fog of war. Does it work? Has the? Can you guys see in the room? Can you
I
You
guys?
can't see anything.
I
The
can only
only
see a
person that can
sliver of
see
the room.
is Esmeralda.
Did I?
I can only see like a
turn?
sliver here. Oh yeah, just Esmeralda's view.
Really?
Yeah, and even then, I can only see stuff in where
That
we've
already
been.
has a light because
Yeah.
this room already has light, so she's able to see
I've
in the
given
lit
you
room.
have night vision for 40 feet. Let me see, but you can't see anything in the room with you.
She can see
Twig?
much farther than 40 feet.
Her? Let me see what
Yes,
she's
her
at.
vision is like infinite.
But that's
The
only because
rays.
there's light sources in the room. So as long as there's
Oh
light sources
yeah,
in the room, it's still
exactly.
gonna she'll be able to see
Okay.
through her
So
even past
move her to this room now. Like, is it
Yeah,
different?
no, I can't see anything
Yeah,
when
now
she's in there.
it's dark.
Yeah, because she doesn't even have any vision.
She does.
Blinded
She
by
has
the
no vision,
light.
and she has no
She has
night
light.
vision. Yeah, but I mean,
Wake
in
up
in the settings,
to
she has no vision in there.
light.
Can she see now? You still can't see
No.
Twig?
No, can't see anything. Can't see my character.
Interesting.
So if there's no light in the room, like there's no light in here, so she can't see.
Is it
But
because?
there is a little bit of
Oh,
light coming
I
through
know why. Okay, I think Legacy in coming months will be replaced with updated dynamic. Have has sight. Oh, this is
We'll
way
try.
different. I don't like this. Angle 360 degrees. Multiplier 20 maybe. Let me see if that helps. Can you see now?
Nope.
I can see my character, but nothing around him.
And you couldn't see your character
See.
before,
I couldn't see him before. No.
so now at least you can see the character.
But no one
has
else's
sight.
character is.
What? Okay, we're gonna have to go back to just the fog of war, because at least the fog of war,
Yeah,
you can't be
it
using
makes
all
it a
the
mystery.
cheats. Yeah.
Doesn't allow that. Leon to exploit that blood bug.
But I
Huh?
still can't see. Did you go back
No,
out?
not yet. I'm gonna do it right now. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
We're still going to the settings. I don't know if we'll need to dynamic lighting.
I downloaded Monster Share. I'm downloading Outer Worlds and Monster Sanctuary.
Out of Wars? Out of what?
Outer Worlds. The Outer Worlds.
Oh.
Let me get
I don't know if you guys need to refresh the browser. Tell me if it works now.
refresh your browser.
Ooh, sassy.
Mm-hmm. How was your trip, man?
It's good. It's nice.
Yeah?
The weather was really, really nice.
Did you get to drink some seawater?
No. It did go into my eyeball, though.
You get a hot dog on the beach?
My wonderful niece kicked a bunch of seawater into my face.
It's not the beach if you
Yeah,
don't
it's
have
not
that
working.
happen.
Not working? Okay.
Nope. I
You still have some,
refreshed.
for some reason, Esmeralda's casting light rays. She can see around, but I can't see anything. I can't see their players. Not sure what's
Okay.
going on. Okay, there, now it works.
So now it works. Can you see all the old rooms that you've been to?
Yeah,
Okay.
which I don't mind. I
Yeah.
think I like that better.
At least, yeah,
Leon.
it's not bad.
Mr. Gainer Kun,
Yes.
have you checked out Monster Sanctuary?
That
Is
looks
that
fun.
Is that the
Hmm?
monster
That
game?
looks fun. I want to play that.
It's a 2D platforming, role-playing Metroidvania. There's some other. Ouch.
What game-
So you're
what-
saying it's not original.
What system
What?
is that?
You're saying it's not original.
Okay,
What
was
system
that?
is it on?
You're saying it's not an original game. It just copies
It's
from
an
a lot
original
of other games.
game, but it
It's
has,
on,
you
it's
know,
on
it-
Xbox,
it's-
Junior.
It's on Game Pass.
Microphone working or no?
What's that?
My microphone working?
Yes, it is, and I answered you.
No, you repeated the same thing 3 times when I asked.
Mhm.
No, I told you. I said it's on Game Pass, Junior.
I heard that 3 times.
Huh?
It's not an original game.
Yeah, I was saying that to Teddy, but then I told you because I knew that you were talking to. Oh, it was 2 conversations going on. So I was talking to Teddy, then I talked to you, and I said it's on Game Pass, Junior.
Okay, I see everything now. I actually see everything now.
Well, I was telling Teddy couldn't hear me, so I kept repeating my thing to Teddy, but you were also repeating your question. I answered both of you guys. Can we all hear Gainer?
I can't hear him.
Gainer?
Kun.
My
Is he
microphone-
talking?
Nah, I'm talking.
Oh, I can hear him.
Does anybody remember that series, The Reckoning?
No.
No, doesn't sound familiar.
Something
Sounds
Reckoning.
Yes.
It basically it was a top-down, sort of isometric.
Game series.
Fix. Yeah, I think there was maybe 1 or 2 of them.
Thought you were talking about a television series.
No.
All right, so we have rolled initiative, and first up it is Agra Metabolus.
Okay, let me see.
How do you bring up a character sheet?
Double-click the character, or
Just-
no, click the character and hit what?
Shift,
Alt? Shift.
Shift and just click.
double click, and shift. Shift and then double click.
There we go. Shift, double click.
Shovel click.
Shovel kick.
Tomorrow I'm gonna sit down and transfer all my stuff to Roll20. See if it'll let me do the gunslinger stuff. So let me see. You're in there. If I
You're
take
right
one, I can hear 1, 2.
Do you guys remember the restrictions for the webbing? Should I put that up again?
Was it?
What was
I
it?
shared it with you
Re-
guys. It's difficult terrain.
So that my character can just go through difficult terrain without any.
Nice. Okay. And it was I think you can destroy it, you can burn it. It has like a certain AC to it.
Let me see.
So I will.
Difficult terrain doesn't cost you any extra movement on that turn.
Nice.
I swear, the rogue is so broken.
Just goes through
I will
anything.
forego my movement until after Gainer's turn.
You're gonna delay it for until your reaction. And your reaction will be Gainer's movement. After Gainer has moved, then you will take your action.
Correct.
And my turn's gonna be delayed until after he moves his.
Okay.
Or it's gonna keep
No,
going.
that has to wait until.
Then you guys are just never gonna move.
Yeah.
All right. And next up is Esme.
So with the spider web, what is it that it does?
Difficult terrain costs you extra movement.
So it's half the movement.
Yeah, I think you're halved.
Exactly. You're halved. It takes two movement
Two
steps to
moves
get
for
into
one
a.
move, yeah.
She can cast fire. Should she try to burn some spots?
Well, I can disengage and just go through this big body. Well, maybe I'll get an opportunity attack again. I don't know. If he'll... No, because I guess it's disengage. I don't know.
You disengage, it'll be against one of the characters. But it's not like you disengage against all of them.
Let me see.
So that would be 3 opportunity attacks.
Which one was it? There's so many abilities, like it's hard to know.
Yeah.
So that's all the spider web is, just that it's a difficult terrain.
No, there's a little bit more. Let me go get the whole thing for you.
You can make a sweater if you have the skill.
You can make a sweater out of it. That was one of the things.
It's one of the perks.
We're in K39, K40. Here we are. Webs. Let me show it to players. You guys seeing it now?
Yes. Excuse me.
Oh, and creature entering a webbed area for the first time on a turn or starting its turn there must succeed on a DC 12 dexterity saving throw or become
So we said this red line was...
This red line, yeah, so it's okay. It's no... I'm guessing this whole square.
How about
Let me
this
draw...
here?
Yeah, let's draw this.
Is this all spidery?
That room is all spidery. This area is okay. And this room is all spidery. Did John Paul type something up?
No, what? Oh, did you put that up, Webs?
Yeah.
Do you want me to like put a fireball over here to sort of burn some of the
in
out of the way?
addition, maybe. So in addition, John Paul, sorry, Junior, but I don't think you saw the part. It's difficult terrain, and every time you enter a webbed area for the first time, you have to do a DC dexterity saving throw, DC 12.
Okay, that's the only thing I have to actually do, because if it says it's otherwise it's difficult terrain.
Difficult terrain part won't apply to you.
Do you want me to try to shoot some fire over here to...
Looks like I don't get any opportunity attacks against me.
At all?
Nope.
Dang.
So it says it doesn't say to choose one creature to not provoke opportunity attacks. It just says your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
What? So it's more than just disengage.
So if you take disengage, you don't provoke opportunity attacks from any creature for the rest of your turn.
Yeah.
Dang. So you can just move everywhere, anywhere. You can move 1,000,000 steps. Don't provoke any opportunity attacks.
I'm wondering if they'll ever change this in another edition.
But I guess that's the rogues thing, is they have all this movement. You're not as strong, you're not as versatile as some of the other characters, but you can just move everywhere. Move and hit.
So
The only thing that the rogue sucks with is playing by yourself
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
because you can't do nothing.
Can I cast my fire thing over here to this little square? Burn that.
Yeah. But you have a friend right in front of you.
He's so tall. Don't I just do like Teddy over the shoulder and just shoot it?
He is taller than you. He can shoot over you. You
Like
can
Teddy stands behind us and shoots over our
How about you
shoulder.
shoot betwixt his legs?
Betwixt his legs, then
You put your arm betwixt his legs.
and shoot.
So there was Hunter the Reckoning, Hunter the Reckoning Redeemer, and then Hunter the Reckoning Wayward. So basically, you were like the main character was a priest with a sword and a crossbow. So he would use the crossbow more than you, or you could use a sword, and he has super abilities, and you would just go through it like a 3D environment and sort of a twin stick shooter type setting and kill zombies and werewolves, and it's pretty cool.
Is it on PC?
It was on Xbox.
Oh, okay.
Do I have to
So-
roll anything for it to hit Larry, or does it just do damage?
You do have to roll, right? Or does it have a DC? Is it a ranged attack?
Make a ranged spell attack
Okay.
against the target.
So you have to do a ranged spell attack. The AC of the webs is 10.
So I have to do. So it's
And it has 15 hit points.
to hit. So do I have 11 plus 6, 17.
That hits.
So 2d10s of fire.
Okay. And fire, it's vulnerable to fire, so it'll do double the damage.
7 and 7. So 14 total.
All right. And what's the range of it?
It does it 120 feet.
Whoa, really?
That's a cantrip.
Every creature, though, even your friends?
No, just a spot. Choose a space.
Okay, your range is at 120 feet.
Yes.
But what's the range that it burns? It only burns
just
that
one square.
Oh, okay. So that square's clear. Okay. So let's draw. Do you want to draw a little shape? Let me draw a little teal square. It's cleared. No spider webs there. All right. Her turn done?
Yes.
All right. Twiglet's turn is up.
Okay. So those spots on fire, or are they just burnt out?
Burned out. There's
Burned out.
no. That's a safe place to stand.
And that whole
disengaging.
corridor. Okay.
And I can go through someone bigger than me, so I went here.
But you're gonna have to do you're gonna have to do a check to see if you got caught in the webs.
Oh yeah, what is it? Disengage.
A DC.
Oh, sorry,
Dexterity.
dexterity.
Dexterity, yeah. 12 or higher.
But it's dexterity saving. Yeah.
Saving throw, yeah.
Okay. 23 total.
Okay, so you went way past it.
Do I have to do that for every square,
I'm
or just?
not going to do it every
That's fine.
square. I'm just going to do it if you start a turn or if you're entering a webbed area for the first time. So no more than once per turn.
Okay. And I will ready myself, I guess, because that's a free action
Okay.
or bonus action.
Or are you underneath the Guardian?
The door is open though, right?
Yes.
I might as well just shoot him with the
Dagger?
silvered crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're underneath the golem right now?
No, I'm in front.
Oh, and my side looks like you're on the same square as him.
I'm here.
My golem's right there, though.
Oh, not on my screen. I guess I have to update.
Let me refresh mine.
I'll
Alright.
refresh mine too. Okay, let me see. Okay. So,
So I was thinking.
okay.
Right
so if you go to this little corner here, could you still hit somebody?
No.
Yeah, you should be
Think
able to
so.
hit this guy down here. Oops, I didn't have my
I mean, if I'm
Ping.
here, there's kind of a.
Yeah, you can hit this guy down here.
This guy might, even though I don't have a full square from
But
corner
you
to
have you
corner.
can go two. You have two, three
That won't
corners can
work.
match. Yeah.
I mean, I could be right here and attack him with a
Just
sword.
that you're going to get the bluff of everything's going to go to you to get hit.
No, just 2 at the most.
But he can. You still have more movements. He can still attack and move again.
Well, I already disengaged, so I can't. If I move, I get an opportunity to attack.
Oh,
against him.
okay.
So I was thinking if we get one person here, another person here, and the golem blocks them here, then we can all sort of attack anybody who tries to come through the front door.
Well, I mean, I could move here. Oh, yeah, I can move here.
You can attack and then move if you want, like if you want to do your attack.
Yeah, I don't know if this would be technically or leaving his space because I'm going around this corner, but I'm still adjacent to him. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So what would this
That would-
still count?
It wouldn't be an opportunity. I don't know. Yeah, that would be an opportunity attack because you're technically not adjacent to him because there's a door
Technically, he does
between.
not get opportunity attacks for the rest of his turn,
But-
according to Gage.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
the right.
that's true.
It's
It's the
the
rest of
whole
my
turn.
turn.
You're right.
Because usually a person can't attack and disengage.
Mm-hmm.
Usually. But
Yeah, it's only the rogue has it as a bonus action. Yeah. So you could, if you didn't move, you could attack and then disengage.
Yeah.
But yeah, with the rogue, I can kind of do it backwards. Should I attack him or should I just wait? Because I can end up ending my turn here if I want. I haven't attacked him yet.
I mean, it's a free attack. It won't hurt you if you attack a move.
And
Yeah,
just,
well, he
and,
just said it'll.
and
be an
remember
opportunity
that
attack.
the spiders can climb on walls and ceilings and stuff too.
But it won't be able to get into the room.
It'll be able to get through the room.
Yeah, it's double doors.
But it'll get to the room and be able to climb around us.
Yeah,
Unless your golem was blocking.
he can't.
it
He can't.
completely.
He can't end the turn on a enemy space. Oh, but they're the same size.
Yeah, I'll
huh?
attack him here. I'm at full health. I'm at 80. So I'll attack him.
Okay.
I'm gonna be using a dagger. I mean, sorry, not dagger, short sword.
Okay.
Let's see, +8, I believe. Let's see, attacks. Yeah. All right. 1d20 +8. 27 AC.
Oh, that hits.
And now I do some crappy damage. 1d6 +4, I think it is. Oops.
Oh, just
I
it
just
did-
wrote
yeah.
it. I didn't put the /R in front of it. Nine.
9 total. Okay.
That
And
silver
it's-
doesn't make a difference. Oh, he's not
Let me
dead.
see
So.
his. Let me just check his. Yeah, so he takes full damage. 9.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. Do you get? You don't have another movement then?
I do, but I don't want to provoke opportunity attack.
Okay. So I'll stay there.
I thought you wouldn't because you disengaged at the beginning of your turn.
Oh yeah, you don't get any opportunity attacks the entire turn, so you can't move.
That's almost that's a. I don't know if that's on purpose or if that's abused. But I'll take it. All right.
All right. So next, it's the giant spider here in the back. He can move 30, 30 and flirty. So I mean, he can't. Can he go here? He's overlapping his friend. Well,
Yeah,
I
I
guess.
can't share a space with him. I don't think.
So how can he climb the wall through the doorway?
I don't think he can. I think he can go here and wait, and then his friend can go through and he can go in next.
I don't. I think he should be able to go through the door and just
How
hang
tall,
up.
how tall are the doors?
The doors are 10 feet.
And how tall are these
The
guys?
rooms are 20 feet. These guys are about 20 feet.
Whoa.
Well,
they're
you
huge.
think, right? I mean, usually when they're this big a thing, but
The
My
same
golem
as his golem. I would say
20 feet.
golem rules, or I keep calling him a golem, but
Yeah,
his shield
shield
guard,
guard.
guardian.
Should apply to this
Same rules
guy.
should apply.
So he should be able to go through, but I'm just saying that he can't share the space, but he can hang on to the ceilings. And do we lose somebody?
Yes, the idiot's left in anger.
Oh, okay, he's back.
Yeah, he's
Maybe
back.
he got disconnected.
Hey, Teddy, you back? Theodius?
Wait, he's still connecting.
No, maybe his
Mike?
It says listening to Spotify. I don't know if it took over his mic.
Hello?
Yeah, turn off Spotify and rejoin. Might work. Yeah, I don't hear him.
Hey, Teddy, can you hear us?
Is-
Theodius!
His name's not lighting up.
No, it's not.
He's talk or he's typing. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah,
he
he can
said-
hear you.
He
You can
chooses
hear
not
us?
to.
Do you wish not to speak anymore? Oh, he's gone.
So maybe he can hear us if he can't talk.
Are you mute?
Restart Discord.
Or what I
Do
used
you
to
want
do
me-
also-
do you want me to kick you again?
I joined my own channel and then came back to this one. Leave this voice channel, go to another voice channel, and then pop back in.
Oh, okay. Go to the Street Fighter voice channel.
Or I can kick you again.
No.
No.
I
Oh,
did
do you have him on mute?
No, I don't.
I was purposely muting him now.
I swear, not this time. Hello? Oh,
There it goes.
he's gone.
There you go.
Okay, went offline. Yeah, right click. I should have told him right click on the system tray or something where it is. Because even if you exit out, Discord's still running.
Hey, I heard
Hey,
something.
there you are.
Okay, I don't know what happened. It just like stopped working.
It's probably because it's Spotify wants your mic or something, something like that.
Well, no. What happens with that? Spotify kicks off. It says mic has been running to comply with FCC and FCAAPC
What?
rules. Yeah, they'll shut your music off if you're
Oh,
if you're streaming through.
Oh, yeah, they don't want you to
yeah.
record.
Okay.
So
for
they say I have
sure.
to turn down my sensitivity so it doesn't hear my music through the microphone.
You can put Spotify through your phone or something. Well, no.
No, I got it. I just had to turn down the sensitivity so that it doesn't. The earphones don't hear the microphone doesn't hear the earphones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I was just saying, like, if it gets to a problem, you could actually do Discord through your phone,
Yeah.
where we just hear you and you can hear through your computer.
Just Discord can't hear the music, though.
Yeah.
Like right now I'm doing it and everything's fine. That little message didn't pop up, so
Okay.
we're good.
NCAACP?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
XAKKY
Oh, damn.
jelly.
So you can't end his turn there.
No,
I
but
think you can move.
he can move, but he can climb on walls. So I want him to move. Where was he? He was back here, right?
Yeah.
He can.
He
mean,
can.
But to
He
go
can do
through
what
the
he were
door,
doing.
Larry, to go through the door, he would have to
no
be
wall
on
there.
this square. He would have to be on this square to get through this door, because that's what the door requires. He couldn't go through the door. You know what I'm saying?
because it's 25 feet to get here.
He couldn't go through the door this way. He has to go through the door from here through here. Or no, from here. Snap the center. Dang it.
But
You
there's
could.
nothing
It's just getting
Larry.
confusing.
He has to climb a wall. There's no wall there. There's a door open.
Well, he's climbing on. He can climb on the webs, basically.
But there's no
Climbing
how's he gonna
through,
climb anything. when
and
there's nothing
then
under
he's gonna attach himself to right above the door.
right above
Is
the
this
door.
one on the roof? Is this one right
no,
here
he's
on
not. Everyone else
ceiling?
is. No,
He can only move 25 feet.
he can move 30. So it takes
Oh,
him
okay.
25.
I would say if you were gonna get to the roof or ceiling, but not on the door, because the door is only 10 feet. You can't be between. Even if you're up on the upper part,
Yeah, I was gonna say, can
you're
he?
still occupying his space.
No, not if he's in the room. But it's
He's 20 feet.
he'd have to
So
be here. That'd be 30.
He wouldn't be in the doorway, Larry. He would have to be right here in this set of squares and be above the door, because unless he's on this wall above the door. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Unless he's
I think I'm
on
gonna
the
leave him
wall.
there. Yeah,
Because he'd have to scatter up this wall over here, where there's actual wall.
Okay.
He can't go through the door. I can't visualize him going through a wall and then somehow leaping 10 feet above the door to the wall, above the door.
How tall is the door?
Well, he's gonna stay. He's gonna stay here. Then he's gonna just shoot his webbing attack out of his hands like Spider-Man.
What is that 19 doing there?
19.
That's it. That's what he turned into when he.
So let me roll ranged weapon attack. I'm rolling only for GMs now. Okay, where's D20? Oh! 8 versus your AC. I was attacking the column, sorry.
Miss.
Okay. Sorry, I move that dice. Alright, and next person's turn up is...
So these dice right here, Larry, I can change this number right here.
Uh-huh.
You right click on it and you choose multi-side, and then you can choose a random side, or you can choose, so you can use this as a roller on, you know what I'm saying? Like this could be my roller. This could be my
Interesting. Random
roll
side.
yeah, a D20 plus 6. Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you...
Multi-side.
This is just a token you drag?
Yeah, I just dragged it over from the board, from the chat, and dropped it down.
That's kind of cool. Rolling token. So you just created a rolling token 20?
Yeah.
Two side. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
Pretty neat.
Alright, so next up it is Ulfin.
I'm not sure what's...
So that's a good thing to do. Is something that has a life, like a door. You could pull one of those out and put it on the door and count it down, or roll a d20 with it. Have it.
If we have to remember how many turns somebody's casting something, or maybe I can keep it on them to remember how many feet up they are in the air.
You could do that too.
The walls.
Should I try just to move forward here?
I would put him sort of on this side of the door, so that I can get some shots through, because right now he's blocking me, and I have to go in rough terrain just to get around him.
You can go through him. He's a friendly.
But I can go through him, then I'm stopping right at the door, in harm's way. Either back him up or move him to the side.
Well, we're going to try to keep him pinned in here.
Go here and shoot this guy.
Yeah, you can go with that.
Well, I don't want to go. That's, I think I don't want to get bogged down in rough terrain. If I need to get out of there, then I'm in rough terrain. If I get knocked prone, I'm in rough terrain. That's a bad place to be.
Prone, though.
I don't know.
Where's Esmeralda at? She was here.
She ran.
She got abducted by the spiders. Her turn order is gone too. She totally got just ruined, lifted from the game. And someone had her back. She was like pretty high up there, and like I think her initiative was like 23, 20 or something.
Also,
like that.
Teddy is out of the. There's no more Teddy anymore either.
I'm right here.
Yeah, you're off. You're out of the turn order though.
You and Esme got deleted because she was right after you.
Yeah, he was like 24. She was probably like 23.
I was pretty high. Actually, let's look up top in the rolls. So this is my last initiative roll.
24 was Ulfson. 27 for Metabowls.
27.
I don't see hers.
That must have been hers, 24.
That was you rolling for her? 24.
Yeah, okay.
That's why she's so high up there. Can you add her, or do you need me to add her?
I can add her.
Okay. And add yourself.
I was 27. We are.
The youth of the nation. We are the youth
So
of the
move
nation.
myself here to attack and move the golem down.
Say again.
You think I should move here and move the golem down to like here?
Well, yeah, as long as I could get my 3 shots through, or if I need to chuck a grenade through, I'm able to do that. Or
So
dynamite, should I say.
I'll
I
attack.
have a holy grenade.
I'll attack this one right in front of me.
All right.
You know Worms MD? You know Worms, the little side-scrolling war game?
Yes.
They
10
had that
plus 11
holy grenade.
What's that, Gainer?
21.
20 versus AC hits.
And then I will do 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 plus 9. 21 damage.
21 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. His turns on his back and his little legs shrivel
That's
up.
it?
Well, John Paul hit it also.
Oh, then I'll attack my second attack on this one here.
Okay.
9 plus 11, 20.
That hits.
It does 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 plus 9 again, 21.
21 damage. Okay.
And then I'll move him into the sticky terrain.
So do a dexterity saving throw.
It's a dexterity, it's not a strength.
Nope. Strength, you can use strength to get out.
Ugh. 17 minus 1, 16.
16 is enough.
So I can then attack him.
Okay.
And he does 2 fist attacks. So first one, 8 plus 7, 15.
15 hits.
And he does 5. Oops, that fell off. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 plus 4, 14.
That he also flips over on his back. His little legs kick in the air, and he dies.
And
What?
then-
They're dying that easily?
yeah, they're not very high damage. So I'll stop there. So now it's Teddy's turn.
Aggro, your turn has been evoked.
He's going.
Yeah, remember Teddy set his turn as a reaction after John Paul goes, after Ulfin wins.
But it's a
Yes.
reaction, so he is not reacting to anything.
So he couldn't use like opportunity attack or anything. This is his only reaction.
Well, what do you
He's reacting to Ulfin moving. Once Ulfin's turn is done, then he was gonna go.
here? And I toss a stick of dynamite here.
You can't see that. You have a friendly right in front of you, who's the same size as you.
He's taller than me, though.
He can't see into the room.
He can't shoot.
Just go right here, meta big balls.
Yeah.
Right here.
Okay, I'll go right here for, so I'll go right here,
Or you can shoot this guy from there.
throw the grenade there.
Wait, you're on. You're on.
Yeah, we can share space as long as we don't end our space there, right?
That's kind of true. It doesn't say you can't take actions on top of other people's spaces.
Yeah, it doesn't say that.
But
And it's
how are
also-
you going to move after that? You spent your move action and then you did a attack action.
And then he's going to use the rest of his move action to step back.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have a rest up. You chose to go how many feet? And
Yeah.
that's
But
right?
you can, like, if I move 5 spaces, I can move 2 attack and then move 3.
Yeah, you can.
But or if it comes down to it, I have a trait called
No, I don't think.
Action Surge, which I can take an additional action turn, and I can use this one.
I
time for short
don't. I don't think you can take an action while you're in the same spot as another character. You can pass through them, but it doesn't make sense that you'd be able to take an action while you're inhabiting their space.
Why not? What if we
Just-
need to dance?
What do you guys think? I think that makes sense, right?
What?
That him taking an action while he's invading his space. You can use your move action to go through him, but you can't take an action, like an attack action,
Okay.
while you're on his space.
So I can still go. I can still do.
You can go through him,
My
just
speed
go
is-
into the web space and throw your grenade.
My speed is 30 feet. So that means I got 6 movements, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Toss grenade here.
Okay. 3, 4. It takes you 4 to get in there.
No.
Yeah,
1,
because
2, 3.
it's difficult terrain.
I thought you said there was a path in here that John Paul took.
Only in the first one. John Paul could take it because he went
Oh.
slow.
But didn't he chop his way through?
No,
I thought
No,
he made a
I
path.
can walk over difficult
he can
terrain.
go through difficult terrain.
Yeah.
And you didn't think to chop? Okay, 4. So then I'll just come back there. Okay.
So
So,
you're gonna do
Renato?
where did you start?
Huh?
Where did you start? Right here?
Right here.
Right here? So
Yeah, right here.
1, 2, 3, 4
3.
to get in there. And then you also have to do a dexterity check to make sure you didn't get restrained by the webbing.
Isn't
Dex-
that only if he injures?
Nope, anytime you enter it. Enter or exit. Anytime you touch, I'm going to have you do it, but just once per turn. I'm not going to make you guys roll for every square.
Okay, yeah, so he can move some of his speed, do an action, and then finish the rest of his speed.
Yeah, but I don't
But
think
I
you...
can't find it if you can do an action on top of. Let me look.
I don't think you can. That just seems too...
I would personally prefer not to do an action on top of me.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I'm going to say no, unless we can find something...
Do actions on top of people, as Ronald told me, and so I don't think that's a good idea.
You can't be doing... what's that wiggling thing
Trying
that
to
the frogs did? The spastic...
Hey,
I was gonna say-
Spastic jump.
Yeah, you can't do spastic jump
I
on top
have
of
your
people.
rolls on here. You can see my rolls.
Like your belly rolls?
Where did it go? It says campaign. Just go to the campaign. And there's a little speech bubble next to it. Red speech bubble. On roll 20.
Okay.
Click on that, and it's the game log.
Okay, here.
You see it?
Okay.
John Paul?
It said, no, I found the answer to this.
Okay. So what do they say?
Let me link it here so you guys see. You can see it, Larry, at least.
Mhm.
So John Paul.
It
Do
looks
me a
like it's
favor.
possible. Oh,
John
hold on,
Paul.
let me paste this.
Okay.
Paul, John Paul, John Paul.
All right, what is it?
Okay, go on your your roll 20. No, D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Then write it where it says campaign, right next to long rest. Click
I
on
have
the red speech
campaign.
bubble.
It says Haya.
Yeah, now click on the red speech bubble.
Okay.
Do you see your rolls down there?
Yeah. So for today, I guess.
Watch this. Did mine pop up?
Yeah. How come it shows you on there?
Because we're in the same campaign. So this is a way for us to be honest about our roles.
Oh, I see.
So when I'm saying I'm rolling this great, John Paul can check and see. Even Leon, because this is Leon's server too, so Leon can do the same thing and check the rolls.
Yeah, I don't do my rolls though on there though.
But you could, and it'd be all honest. So what was I rolling now? For DC?
It's a dexterity saving throw.
Woo! 18. 13 plus 5.
Game log.
Sorry, that's good. I'm reading on this thing. Yeah, so that it looks like it's not in the book. The book doesn't say, one way or another. This is but according to the book, it says you can move through non-hostile space. It's just difficult terrain, which we haven't been doing. Then a creature.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Is that an official thing, or is this just the majority of people playing agree?
It looks like it's just these people. I'm still not gonna say we can do an action while you're occupying another person's space.
What is that?
Because that doesn't make sense in like real world terms. He's gonna be passing through you with difficult terrain while still attacking.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
they put a penalty, but it's difficult terrain.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I don't know. Why is this not a bigger deal like I thought
Yeah.
this would be?
because I mean, you'll get like say it's a woman and a man and they're fighting, but it's fighting with dancing, so you'll share a space in that, and it's still considered grappling. When you're grappling somebody, you're sharing a space with them, and you have to share that space in order to do that grapple move. So there's reasons where it should be used, but then it's like, okay, when do you not use it? And then it house
Right,
rules.
but like you can't move your hand past the person when you're dancing. They have
Yeah, you
to.
can.
You're interacting with them. So when you're throwing a stick or grenade or dynamite, um, does
I could be.
Junior have to help you throw it or move out of the
He could
way, do
just
an action to move out of
yeah.
the way?
Uh, well, I mean, I could be if I'm throwing a grenade, I'm throwing it in a parabolic manner, so it's just going to go up and over his head. So maybe he can duck
Well,
just a
okay,
tiny bit.
so we can do this. Why don't you run up behind Junior, jump up, lift yourself off his shoulders and throw the grenade.
Or I can throw it under his legs and roll it.
Yeah, but
You
then
might have
he's
to.
yeah, he
I
is
would say
doing that.
might get penalty. You could say a penalty would be instead of just a regular. I mean, what do you say with the opposite of
Disadvantage?
yeah, disadvantage. That's what I was thinking. You could
Uh,
say he has to do that with disadvantage.
yeah.
You could say like a special action like that, like he could jump over his partner or just to run up to his partner, jump up and throw.
Yeah, I guess if you want to take an action while you're in the opponent's, I mean your friend's space, you can do it with disadvantage, and you still have to do difficult terrain to enter that space. So you started here. So you would have
Yeah.
been
Yeah, he was
one.
further back.
Well, I think it was here. You said right.
Yeah, but
So,
he's no webs. There's no webs here.
yeah. So it would have been 1, 2, 3. Then I guess 4. You could move back, but you'd have to do your action with disadvantage. So you don't have to end up here.
So all three of my actions I have to do with disadvantage.
Oh, so yeah, 3 actions. Let's just have you end up here. You're here. You already rolled for your dexterity, right?
Yeah, it was. What did I roll, jump ball? 45.
Uh, dexterity. He rolled 18, so he's
Okay,
safe.
so you're safe.
Yeah.
So go ahead and do your actions. You can do them without disadvantage because you're in the room with the gremlins.
Something happened.
What did you do?
Okay, here's another thing. Yeah, there's whether a creature is a friend or an enemy, you can't willingly end your move in its space,
Yeah.
which I think is we agree.
Yeah. But you can unwillingly end it there, I guess, if someone grapples you or.
Well, it says grappling an unwilling ally. That doesn't count though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find more answers than this. All. Okay, it says you're in difficult terrain for all creatures occupying the same space. So that part makes sense. It's a written rule. I kind of like these things because we learn about the game
Uh huh.
by coming across these situations. Like I said,
These little
it reminds me so much of like law. This is
Yeah.
what lawyers do. They
Yeah.
play with the rules.
They go over,
And
they
the wording.
pour over the books and the.
Is there
Yeah.
presidents? Yeah,
Yeah.
there's precedent for that happening. Oh yeah. And hey, that is exactly how corporations were able to get themselves social security numbers because they went in on a law that gave people of color and other nationalities the ability to have a social security number and to vote. And so came in and used that same law and compared it to them and said, "What's the difference between them and us?" So now that's why when you sue a corporation, you're suing the corporation and that corporation's social security number, and that's so you're not suing Timothy McMahon. You're suing Timothy McMahon Corporation. Crazy, but true.
Interesting. Like the first child protection laws, are based on animal rights laws. And back in the old days, like you couldn't hurt animals, but you could beat your kids. And then they kind of like, hey, why don't if we couldn't you consider like your kids your pets? If you can't beat your pets, you shouldn't be able to beat your kids, and that's how those laws came about.
Well, I know they treated their slaves worse than they treat their animals. Do you ever see that film like 100 Years a Slave? Read that book?
No, heard it's
It was
good.
20. Yeah, it was basically they had him sleeping in the barn outside. And they gave him a potato sack, and so he had to choose: do I sleep in their head first and have my head freeze, or do I have my toes freeze and sleep feet out? And so he was missing like several toes on his feet.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it's crazy stuff.
Should roll into a ball.
That's what happens when you're homeschooled. Your mom is like, "You're gonna learn everything." But the school doesn't teach you. I'm like, Mom, I don't need to know why Kalinga is called Kalinga. But there we go.
That's how we got Teddy's treats.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're turning.
yeah.
What are you gonna do? What are your actions, Agra?
Grenado.
Grenado. You get 3 actions now instead of 2 because you're level up.
Yeah.
Oh man, 3 attacks. I mean,
Mm-hmm. So what is a grenade?
how many? Or dynamites or grenade?
Grenade or dynamite? Sorry, dynamite.
This is pretty epic. I don't know if you know about this here.
Oh, let me see.
Peasant railgun.
Peasant railgun. Let me see.
It's an exploit of the D&D rules.
Weapon of
Oh,
mass
drunk
game
and
breaking
just passes
destruction.
along, and it speeds up the item.
What? Hire a ton of peasants. I'd say around 2,280. Line them up in a single file. So form a chain of peasants 2 miles long.
Because they're each 5 feet.
Oh my gosh. Buy a ladder. Just buy a standard 10-foot ladder. First round of combat. Peasant at the front of the line readies an action to throw the pole at the enemy. Every peasant behind him readies an action to hand the pole to the next peasant in front of him. Peasants fire off the readied actions, passing the pole 2 miles down the line, hurling it in 6 seconds or less. Pole accelerates to a speed of 1,188 miles per hour.
That's gonna break the sound barrier. Everybody in the area is
The
gonna
wood
die.
would start like
The wood would
breaking apart.
explode. It just poof.
How much would it cost to
But
rent?
think about it. An airplane broke the sound barrier like over Bakersfield, and it broke windows in
Yeah.
Hanford, Visalia,
Yeah, if
Kalinga.
it's low enough, it will, yeah.
When you think about it, when an airplane's breaking the sound barrier, it just doesn't do. It's not doing it just one time. It's just not a boom. It's actually one loud noise, continuous. We only hear it when it catches up to us for that split
Yeah.
second. But that boom is constantly boom over the miles it's traveling. It's a long
Yeah.
long
sound.
noise. We only hear it as in a boom because it's passing. It's weird.
Yeah, and
how-
it depends how far away it is too.
yeah,
They
exactly.
did when they did that. They broke the windows. They were too low to the ground.
Yeah, too low, and they were still in a restricted airspace. They weren't supposed to fire up their retros or their aft burners in this area, and they did it. Which, man, I miss. That's one thing I miss is going on the base and sitting upside and listen to jet noise. Jet noise is some of the most, because it's so loud and so deafening, you can't even hear yourself scream when it's going, and it's just like just loud, and it's awesome. It's just the power. You feel it hitting your chest, rumbling your chest, like something's pushing to get your chest calm. It is. It's amazing. Have you ever stood under the Superman at
Six Flags?
Six Flags?
Yes.
And you just how loud it gets?
Yes, super loud.
Imagine that 3-4 times louder than that. What we hear here when they're flying over is, I mean, I'm pretty sure you've been going down
there was
Closest Avenue.
They broke the sound barrier a couple years over here from Lemoore, right?
Yeah, no, they were in They were in Kalinga when that happened.
The one that was here a couple years ago.
Yeah, and we were because
Oh.
remember I was working at the hospital and I was like, somebody drop a bed upstairs. Dang,
Yeah.
'cause
No, they did it a lot around here in Lemoore and Hanford because I would hear gigantic things, but it wouldn't break
Yeah.
the windows.
So they must
But
have
it
been
would be
far enough away.
insanely loud. Yeah, it was like in a huge explosion that was like omni sound. I couldn't tell if it was left, right, or up, down. It was a massive sound.
It was the voice of God.
Yeah. Sonic boom.
Mhm.
no, it's Guile.
Every time Guile throws a fireball, you hear that.
I know. Ears shattering. All right,
What
so
is his flash kick?
Flash kick, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
technically, it's called something somersault, isn't it? But we just say
Yeah.
flash kick and Sonic.
Sonic somersault, something like that.
Probably something like that.
everything's
Yeah, I
Sonic.
think Sonic somersault.
All right, so you're throwing your first stick of dynamite, Teddy?
Yes.
Or that's his super. Yeah, I think flash kick is. He says flash kick, right?
I think
Dang.
so.
Flash kick.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, so an action: a creature can light a stick of dynamite and throw it up to a point 60 feet away. Each creature within 5 feet must take a DC 12 dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So what are you going to throw it at?
I'm throwing it right here, so it's going to hit him and him.
Just those two?
Yeah.
All right, roll for the... What's the damage?
It's a, the damage would be 8.
Okay.
The bludgeoning damage.
You already rolled for it?
Yes.
And they take half if they pass it?
Let's see. Dynamite. Half as much on a successful one, yeah.
Okay. So this first one up top's going to roll dexterity?
Actually, you know what? I only rolled. I was supposed to roll 3d6.
For the
I
damage?
only rolled 1d6 so far.
All right. Now
Why is
6? How many dynamites are you throwing?
I'm throwing 1, but it says
It's 3d6 for one
taking
dynamite?
3d6 of damage, but for some reason it only has it put down as 1d6. I need to change that in the
All right,
things.
so roll 2 more, I guess.
2 more d6, 2, and roll. 11, so that's 3 more.
11 total?
Yeah, 11 total.
Okay. So my first roll is 18. Is that higher than the DC?
DC is
Salute. Bless you. Bless you.
Machine gun sneeze.
I know.
12.
12. All right, so he passed it. So he takes 11 rounded down.
Oh, 11.
5.
Yeah, 5.
Okay. Now for the second one, he's also going to roll. He rolls 18 also, so he's also good. So he takes 5. All right. So your next attack, Teddy?
So my next attack, I use a what's it called?
A gun?
No, a
You are
grip point.
gunslinger. Oh, you can use a grip point.
Yes.
All right. Oh, these easy spiders.
Think I'm going to do a. Let me see. Get out the way. Out the
Okay.
way. For each point expended. Yeah, the +2. Okay. I don't want to do violent shot, winged shot. I'm trying to figure out my different shots.
Okay.
Takes damage.
Okay, here's something interesting. So Teddy could have done it. You kind of had the right the right rules for it.
Yeah.
So a creature squeezing into a smaller space is the only way that you could make that play that I see
Mm-hmm.
for the rules written.
Uh-huh.
I was reading the space rules, and it says you can squeeze through a space that is large enough for a creature one size smaller than it. But I'm thinking just squeezing in a space doesn't have to be something like that. But thus, a large creature can squeeze through a passage that's only 5 feet wide. While squeezing through a space, a creature must spend 1 extra foot for every foot it moves there. So difficult terrain.
Yeah.
And it has disadvantage on attack rolls and dexterity saving throws.
During that
Attack rolls against the
squeeze.
creature, yeah, have advantage while it's in the smaller space.
Okay.
So I think you could have done that move technically, possibly.
Yeah, but I would have only given him one action. I don't know if you think he could have just sit there and spun out 3 actions while he was.
Well, the
Yeah.
2 of those actions are just one action,
Yeah.
but like some players don't, or dungeon masters are even asking like they run into problems. So they say if you stopped moving, then I consider your movement over. So let's say he moved, attacked, and then finished his speed.
Yeah.
It has to be in a continuous movement, so it would have to be something that he has to do on the run. So therefore, it would have something like
So
a
you
negative
could
penalty,
you could have stopped
Yeah.
and then jumped back. You could stop.
disadvantage on it. Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. Because you can continue. You're going on a movement. You do your action, then you continue on your movement, which wouldn't mean
Yeah.
like you go backward from where you just came. You're just
Yeah, but if you stop it, your speed ends.
Yeah.
Like your movement action ends.
Yeah.
That's how some are playing it, but that's not official.
Yeah, it's not in the book. It's kind of you kind of
No.
have to interpret it the way you
Yeah.
want.
It happens a lot, but I'm surprised with something like this
Yeah.
that it seems like a glitch that they should have come across. But
Yeah. So what's your second action, Teddy? You got your grit?
Yeah, so I'm just trying to find out the different shots I have, the different trick shots I have. Okay, here they are. Let's see. Okay, I don't have that one left. I have disarming shot, Deadeye. Can you make a fire back? Piercing shot. Are they
What's
Okay,
that?
I'll do a winging shot. When you make a firearm against a creature, you spend 1 grip point to attempt to topple a moving target. On a hit, the creature suffers no more damage and must make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
What are you doing again? To which one?
Winging shot to this one.
You're trying to knock him prone?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just make a regular shot with my
And they have to do a strength saving throw or get knocked prone?
yeah.
Okay.
Let me make sure. Okay. Each trick shot for the attack, you can use only one trick shot per attack. You learn additional trick shot grid under. I'm just trying to figure out how to. Okay. So yeah, I just roll a regular shot. And then it just. Okay, got it. So. D10 plus 9.
No, D20, right?
Yeah, I mean D20 plus 10. 19 versus your AC.
Okay, that hits.
All right.
And now
then,
I have to, so you roll for damage, then I have to roll strength to see if I get that extra prone.
yeah.
Okay. So what's my damage first?
Your damage is 1d 10.
10? Okay.
Yeah.
And then my strength check is 9. Is that too low?
It's a DC 15, I believe.
So he is knocked prone. So let me give him a little icon, I guess. Let's see. What do we usually use for prone? A guy crawling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Your turn is done. So now we are into
No, no, I got one more shot.
Ah, you still got 3 now. Okay.
Yeah.
You used up one of
And
your
then-
grit.
So I want to use one more grit and do the same to this guy.
Okay.
So we have a roll of a D20 plus 10. 15.
15 versus AC hits.
Okay, and then 6.
6 is the damage.
Yes.
Okay. And then let me roll my strength check. Strength is 15, so that matches, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
So he does not fall prone. Alrighty. So next up, it is the giant speeder's turn.
Okay, and then
Sneak off
I move 1, 2, 3. What was it? 1, 2, 3 back.
It took you don't have enough movements. Because it takes
difficult terrain.
It takes difficult terrain to go through your friend.
I thought you said I would be able to get back out. That's why I said, okay, I'll do that.
No, you can't get back out. Sorry. I thought you overheard us talking, but you wouldn't be able to. So you're stuck there in the room, and everybody's going to attack you. I'm sorry, Teddy.
Okay.
But you did good damage. You hit
As
2 of
a
them.
bonus action,
You have enough bonus action?
Well, only 2 of them can attack you.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, one can only attack you in range. The other 2 will have to, only the other 2 can get up. What's your bonus action, Ted? You got something else you can do?
yeah,
you could throw dynamite as bonus, right?
no.
No, that's an action.
Let's see. No, okay,
These guys aren't that strong. You're not going to get hurt that much.
I was gonna try to do like one of my I can't do breath weapon. Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
All right. So next we got a spider, giant spider, the one in the
I have
back.
to call it a night for myself. It's already past 10.
Okay, should we stop it right now then? I wasn't gonna be able to finish the fight, but I was at least gonna try to finish the turn.
Yeah, there's 3 more of them, so
Yeah.
it's already past 10. So
Okay.
we'll stop right at 30, but we had one last turn there.
Alrighty, gentlemen, we're gonna have to stop it right here then.
All right.
You guys gonna be free tomorrow to do any streaming, playing any Sea of Thieves or anything?
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
free. I'm try to get up a little bit earlier and get my chores done, and then
I probably won't be home until about 7ish.
okay.
7ish, but I'll hit you guys up when I get back.
Yeah, and then JP, if you want to get on and play some Halo.
Oh,
Have you guys tried yet?
No, I haven't tried it yet.
Okay.
So we can try out the first one because I haven't played that since 2001, 2002. I haven't played the original Halo. And when I played the original Halo back in 2002, we would play all night, all night, like 3 o'clock in the morning. Take a shower and have to be at work at 4:30.
Jeez.
second time.